Hello, thank you for coming to view our hack. So over the past 22 hours or so, we have designed the ultimate tool to help children during the pandemic. So what we're going to cover essentially is what is SkribbleGuess. We're going to talk more in depth about it and show a demonstration of us playing the game. Next, we'll talk about some of the challenges and how we faced them, and finally, what we could have done better if we just had more than 24 hours.
First, what is SkribbleGuess? It's an interactive educational tool for children. So the main reasons we did this is looking through a student perspective. School becomes very boring when nothing exciting happens. We think school should be encouraging creativity.
We know that all children do not learn the same way. There are various different styles of learning that affect students, such as visual learning, logical learning, physical learning, and much more.
So new methods and new teaching styles can be very effective since each student learns in a different way. We believe SkribbleGuess provides a more enjoyable method to promote learning.
So more in depth. One of the main inspirations behind this hack has been the alarming levels and loss of attention span. We have noticed that there has been an overall decrease in attention leading to more boredom. During the pandemic, we have realized that overall learning environments have been ruined. Focusing at home is much harder than in person, and kids need hands-on activities to help them build skills.
So here's a graph based on children's average attention span. So it's clear that we can see that they have short attention span. Since it's limited, schools need to implement more ways to maintain their attention for more effective education. So the reasons we care is because we are, of course, as university students, we value education highly. Our goal is to improve schooling system to have a more efficient and enjoyable learning.
Another main reason we care is because we believe that younger generation are the future leaders in our society, and especially with technological advancements, teaching methods need to be altered since they have become redundant and ineffective. Traditional ways have made learning slower over the years and less engaging.
And in terms of what we use to create our application, we use React.js for front-end and Node.js and WebSockets for the back-end. The reason we did this was to allow peer-to-peer connections between all users. It allowed drawings to be shared in real time to give a much more interactive means of learning to our students, and we use JavaScript, HTML, and CSS for the user interface. The backend is hosted using Google Cloud Services, and the website is hosted under a .tech domain. So next I'll be showing you a clip of us playing the game. Alright, I'm going to SkribbleGuess. I'm going to put in my name, and I'll leave it blank to host, so I'm going to invite my friends here. Alright, code is ZYA25T.
Alright. I'm in.
Nice, okay.
I'm in.
Alright, it's me first, eh? Let me see what I can do here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I know what it is.
Oh, easy.
Not sure what that is. Oh, I think I know what it is.
Good find.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit more color.
Paint?
No. Oh, I know it.
Oh, y'all before me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, congratulations, man.
good game, good game.
And GG's, boys.
GG's.
I'm gonna go, okay?
Bye.
Okay, buddy. See you
Bye. See
later.
you guys
Very
later.
good.
Bye.
Right.
Alright, I'm gonna SkribbleGuess.
So for some challenges that we faced, of course, given the complexity of this hack, we had to overcome many different obstacles as a team. For instance, we had some issues with the WebSocket implementation, as only one user should be able to draw at one time. However, all the users were able to draw at once due to the fact that all the users had the same components. We were able to address this, however, by building a backend queuing system that kept track of each player's turns, providing them with their own unique component. Also, we have to take the screen size into consideration to make the drawing either shrink or expand to fit into the frame of all student screens. We're able to fix this by finding the ratio of the current screen size versus the other screen sizes, and using this value to scale the drawing onto each screen. This fixed the issue and therefore made the screen size not a concern. There were also a few issues with the user interface, however, we were able to tackle these obstacles as a team. Also, to go into time management skills, the first 4 hours of the project were very time inefficient, however, we picked up the pace directly after. We also created a priority list and delegated tasks to manage our time more effectively, and used source control tools such as Git and GitHub to be able to branch out each feature separately and work on them separately.
So if we had more time, we would include and improve on scaling current functions and adding more games. So we could add more types of games to a general website where children can pick and choose their favorite type of game to play to educate themselves. We could also add a language translator to make this application more friendly in case there are kids who do not speak English. We could also implement other languages into play so kids can improve their multilingual capabilities. Thanks for tuning in. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to contact us at scribbleguess@gmail.com.